Glenn Bennett in the little coupe has run through for an 8:38 on his 22 dial in, 8:22. Back in the 50s, this would have been classic car maker pitch, trying to sell one car against the other. David Slorks in the custom lines, not a bad reaction time. He's run through for a 10:57 on his 10:50 dial in, a 10:66 on a 10:60 for Graham, 11:45 dial in. Dave Reynolds 8:20, so there's 3.2 seconds he's going to sit there. He's done it pretty well, reaction time 0.59, so on paper he should pick Anthony up right on this end line. Anthony's hit the brakes trying to pick the win. He's actually broken out. 11:22 on his 11:45. Dave's run a very nice 8:44 on his 8:20. Dialed in at an 8:90 up against Mick's 8:34. And poor old Clinton's red lit with a 0.38 reaction time. That's 2 in a row, I think he's done that. Against Mick Speranza's 0.98 reaction time. So a little start to Terry. 0.55 reaction times better than the 0.67 of Daniel. Daniel's just stayed in it. That car's just floating around at the top end. He's run through for a 781 on his 750, but an 8 flat on a 796 puts Terry Pyle winner of the round. Everyone pitches in and gives him a bit of a hand. Tony Horn in the 4-door sedan up against Steve Biggs' little 33 Chev pickup. Tony's dialed a 8:30 and he's ran an 8:45 against a 770 with a 783 for Steve. Steve picks up the win again. So it's well worth it for Mark Bale. Dialed in at a 950. Against the 685 of Ian. It means Ian had to run pretty hard to catch him. Mark's backed out about half track. He actually red lit, that's why. Hot car, come out here and have fun. I've seen it many times where those guys have been able to win a trophy or money at the end of the day. So Damien Kemp's run through and a 917 on his 902. Against an 893 on an 880 for Craig Edwards in the 35 coupe. Instrument there looks like a GPS. They're wondering if he needs that to track down the track. Nice start by both of them. 0.96 reaction against a 0.59. Knowles run through for a 733 on his 25 dial in. Dialed in at 1150 against Jimmy X. Out of Bacchus Marsh, dialed in at a 775. He's red lit. I think he did that last time. Real Rodders. Okay, Jason's taken off there. He's got a fair start on Steve. 4 seconds nearly. So Jason's running through. He'll get up to the close to the finish. He'll think he's won it. 11:22 on his 11:30. So he's broke out. Heads up race, and this is the first one for the day. Both dialed in 8:20s. Reaction time and end of the track is going to sort these out. Dave's got a 7.6 reaction time against the 8.9. 8:37 on his 8:20. 0.64 of a second start for the F100. 0.47 reaction time for Craig Edwards in the coupe. That should give him, if he doesn't go too fast, he runs an 8.64, which is too quick. Ian's 2 for 2. The pressure's on. He's going to have to chase Anthony down. Anthony's no slouch here. He knows how to win races too. He loves the race, and Ian's running pretty close. He hasn't caught him. What's happened at the end? A 10.84 on Anthony's 11.05 has broke out. A 6.82 breakout on a 6.85. Smallest breakout to Ian Hicks. 10.6 to an 11.5 dial in, so nearly a second start for Roland. He's got away quite well. Graham's running him down. So Graham looks like he's just about caught him there. Roland's going to go through. Not a bad run. An 11.71 on his 11.50. A 10.64 to Graham's against a 9.02 for Damien in the Roadster. So Damien's going to get a 1.3 second start. Let's see what happens. Nice light. 0.54. It's a 0.74 for Steve. Damien's going to have him all the way. It's just whether Steve picks him at the end. The hand goes up. I think he thinks he's won. No, he's broken out. A 7.59 on his 7.70. Neither of these guys potential for 3 wins, but what a great day. The Cusso leaves early. Chris is going to chase him down in the pickup. An 8-second flat he's dialed in at against the 10.50 for David. So to look a long way ahead that he was. Okay, so here we are, a bit of tension here. Both 2-round wins. One of them needs the third and a good time to get through. Noel's got to chase him down. Dialed in at a 7.25, the top of the end of the track. It's going to be very close, a 7.44. Mick Speranza's got a fabulous 8.35 on his 44, but reaction time has killed him. Up against Jimmy X out of Bacchus Marsh, 32 for 3 Windsor Power. Dialed in at a 7.75 to Steve 73. Great race, 7.81 on a 7.75. And it'll just make it right to see if Jason can actually win another round to help for the countdown. Not a bad run there. David runs through for a 10.69 on his 10.50 and 11.38 on his 11.20 for Jason, which is about a 6.30, I think, on the 8th mile. He'll be just checking everything in. Yeah, just a bit of electrical issues there. I'd say the rev limiter are not running properly, but he runs through for a 6.91 at 113 mile an hour.